Uganda Boxing Federation President Moses Muhangi has faulted the international governing body for Uganda's inability to take part in the upcoming boxing championships in Belgrade, Serbia. Muhangi says the abrupt confirmation of the competition puts bodies like the Uganda Boxing Federation in a spot of bother, given that they rely on government for funding.
Uganda as a country, as boxing, we have zero chances of participating, majorly because one, the championship was announced late. Also there I fought AIBA, because AIBA is still working in a way that's a bit haphazard. We get funding from the government, and for you to access money from the government, you need to have applied maybe a year in advance.
Uganda has not had a proper active boxing team since COVID-19 lockdown was instituted last year. Lack of proper boxing competition was evident at the Olympics, as all boxers were knocked out in the first round. Muhangi says at this point, it's more important to rebuild than to take part in a competition unprepared.
Because as boxing, our national team ended with the Olympic Games. Now we need to have a process where we identify new teams that we can use for the next competitions. We've just done the trials like maybe 3 weeks ago. So between now and the competition date, which is 24th of this October, we cannot have enough time to prepare a team.
The fact that Ugandan boxers will have to face the same opponents as they did at the Olympics, who eliminated them at the first time of asking. Muhangi says he would rather use the time to prepare the boxers for future engagements when they are better improved.
Even if we were to consider the boxers that went for the Olympic Games, the World Championship is going to have the same boxers that were in Japan, Tokyo. Now, our boxers, when they went two months ago, they didn't do well. They were all eliminated from the first bouts, right? So now taking them for this international competition, which is the World Championship, which is the same as the Olympic Games, and you wouldn't expect miracles to happen.
Ahead of the Birmingham Commonwealth Games, the Uganda Boxing Federation has organized the Champions League to polish existing boxers and unearth others.
To keep the identified boxers busy, we'll keep them training all the time, and we'll give them more boxing competitiveness than we have had in the past. And also we hope to use the same product to try and attract sponsors for the federation.